everyone, and welcome, of course, to the first match of the third place in the Helix Gaming Series. We have the Suicide Squad going up against nDR. So we have SSQ versus nDR. Date and time is at the top. We are going a little bit late on this Sunday, but hey, we had a little bit of delays due to personal issues, but we are good and steady and ready to go. You'll notice how smooth it is. It is gorgeous and pretty in max settings. But of course, we are running against Mickey. Mickey is himself, for those of you that don't know, he is a console monster that migrated over to the PC for the sake of Stage 2. He wanted to be able to play and compete in as high of a competitive setting as possible. But don't you worry, don't you fret. If you compare it to the rest, there you go. We have ourselves hunters who are actually going to be able to be Mini-Man. We have Guitar Rex. We have Crows of Death and Wello. I think Guitar Rex and Mini-Man are both subs just due to the time of day and what occurs. But you'll be able to see what goes on with this team. Both these teams are fighting for third place at this point, so these are not teams to be taken lightly. They have both earned their way and fought their way in the semifinals. They both lost in the semis, but hey, they did their best, and they did lost to great teams that made them all the way to the finals. And those teams that went all the way to the finals are no joke either. Except for that Zoom kid. If you want to see that Zoom kid, feel free to call him a pleb. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. So, we're going to be good to go. Look at this right now. I love that Zoom kid. I just felt like giving him a shout out. Told him I'd call him a pleb. First chance I got, and I did. What up? Anyway, we're going to be going in. We have ourselves a Mickey going to be in for nDR. We see this camera. This is what he's doing. He's checking his corner, seeing what he can get. Going to be looking at Mini-Man coming in, trying to see what he can grab, and not quite able to get anything. Still going to be locking it. Goes after Sunny, though. And they're going to be looking at it, and just based off your feedback, we're going to be turning down that volume for you. And we're looking at it right now. Does the leap. Goes in. Hits on Mini. Mini's going to take that to the face. Wellow's going to be going in for the grab. Doesn't quite get it. However, Sunny was able to get to the high ground. Make it really difficult to get up there and harass. Especially when you're grabbed by Wello like that. Look at those flames. Look at what he's trying to do. He's going after Crows. Trying to see if he can get some Crows of Death and deliver him that demise that he so desperately names himself after. Look at it. We got the Slim Bug. Paul is in effect. Healing up that Crow. Doing what he can on the high ground, but he's not able to get that damage. He just doesn't have the damage. They already took the first tick of health away, so they got another minute off the timer for the dome. Looking to see what they can grab. Sunny is now on her way up. Another Harpoon going to be keeping him on the low ground, stopping him from going after him. Mickey, however, has been released from the dome. Mini-Man's going to be looking to see what he can grab, going off to the side, and they're going to be applying a large amount of pressure. Wello, however, is quick on point, getting those poons. Did not have his feet planted, however, so he's going to be having a hard time locking him down. With your playing Griffin, you got to lock down those poons, man. You got to lock down those poons. You gotta step down, plant your feet, lock yourself in. Because if you don't plant your feet, you're just riding with the monster at that point. Even though in actuality you don't get pulled. I know that, but in actuality it should be. I don't know. Maybe put a forum post that says, hey, how about when you don't plant your feet, you get to ride with the monster? I don't know. Treat it like a hook shot. Maybe a Zelda Griffin, maybe. Alt skin. New variant, Zelda Griffin. There we go. Let's see what's going on. So we have the first dome and the first evolve. So now let's take a look at the ability upgrades. We have ourselves a rock throw with 2 points. We have a leap smash with 2 points, a flame breath with 1 point, and we have ourselves 2 points on charge. Looks like he's going to be going into re-engage. Just kidding. Jokes. Gonna be pushing right on past him. But before we do that, before the next engage, let's take a look at the perks. We got ourselves bead speed. Okay, we got extra damage. We got extra everything for this Meteor Goliath, okay? When we look at Mini-Man, we got ourselves some extra damage. We got ourselves a little bit of quick swap and even more damage. We look at Guitar Rex, we got ourselves afterburners and double capacity. We look at Crows of Death, we got ourselves afterburners and double jetpack recharge. And of course, we got Wello, which is extra fuel tank capacity and double reload. So he's going to be looking to be a little bit more rascally in the air, which is a weird choice with the extra fuel tank, but hey, that's his choice. It's his prerogative. He can choose whatever he wants, man. He's going to be pooning all the way, okay? So we're looking at it right now. Dome is now in. Let's hide these perks. Let's not go into it. Let's see what goes on. Wello's trying to survive right now. Goes up into the air. Trying to get... He is airborne. He's not going to be able to stay there for much longer. Does burn through it all. Wello's getting really low. Trying to get healed up by Slim. And here comes the leap for the finish. Down goes Wello. He's well into the ground. Rock goes back. Does actually connect with Sunny. Crows of Death is trying to survive yet again. Gets down another Sunny drone. Is going to be trying to roach the way around. And look, Minnie's already on the low ground trying to get the pickup. Not quite able to get it. Guitar Rex is trying to get what he can on the low ground. And Wello is back in it. Crows of Death is starting to get hurt. Does actually have a little bit of health damage towards them, but that's because they were picking up our good old buddy Wello. Wello's back up, though, be able to get that control. We'll have to see if he's able to finish off Crow here, though. Crow's getting low. Does he commit and go for it? Goes for the rock. Doesn't get blocked, though. Mini, no, rock doesn't connect. Goes for it with the leap. Does finish it with a leap charge combo. Able to lock it down. I can talk, guys. I swear. I'm just kidding, guys. So we have ourselves a Crows of Death finally getting that strike after so much work. They're finally able to apply pressure. We're looking at it, though. We got Wello going in right through the middle. Hot Pursuit in the middle, cutting through, trying to track himself a Mickey Mouse that's running around the corner through what's commonly referred to as the raceway. And what I mean by raceway is this section right here. That's called the raceway because the distance you travel, you can force them to do a loop-de-loop, and it kind of looks like a racetrack. Pretty quite simple, right? Bam! So we're looking at this right now. We got ourselves Wello. He's applying pressure, able to take the point. They'll be able to throw the dome in 28 seconds, which means this is a perfect opportunity for Mickey to push right on through. He does get pooned, and he is being risky considering the Sunny Griffin combo. We'll have to see what they do about it. Let's see what Griffin's doing on the front line, trying to see what he can lock down, trying to see. He does switch over to the poon gun, trying to get it. Does he get the sight line? Doesn't have the range. So we do see that Mickey was able to push through. Maybe a slight misstep on the Sunny positioning, I don't know, or a miscommunication, who knows. But Mickey was able to push through. Dome is ready, so he'll be able to get himself up to stage 3, possibly before the next dome comes out. They know he's going to be near evolve ready. They know they've got almost no damage, so they have to make a decision. Do they go for the safe play and go to defend, or do they look to let him stage up? I don't know. It's up to them at this point. We'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. Okay? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's crazy. We're looking at Mini, though. Everyone's going in and applying pressure. They do actually decide to take the dome. However, one person's on the outside hugging a Mega Mouth by the looks of it. Doesn't quite get the good old kiss of death. But hey, that's just me. We're looking at Guitar Rex is taking point as Slim. Going to be looking to see what he can get. We got Sunny in the background starting up the jetpack booster. Does reveal the position and remind the monster that you are in the dome. Not necessarily the best point of view. You know, you're getting melted anyway. Let's see what Mickey's got. Mickey's going in for damage. Goes in for the charge. Goes for the rock. Rock picks it up. Does connect with the rock wall along with Mini. So it's a little bit of a block and a little bit of a terrain at the same time. Doesn't get much of the splash whatsoever. And the R through all the armor. R on health damage right now. Trying to see if we get rockets picked up. Thrown over at Crow. Does not connect. Misses him on both the AoE and the physical damage. That's why you get 3 points right there. Because you need it. But hey, Mickey's doing a great job applying tons of damage, though, as he does finally lock in that strike. Crow's Death gets his second strike of the game, making him ultra squishy. So overall, right now, the trade-off at this point is we're looking at 5.5 bars of health out of a total of 11 bars of HP, I think. Yeah, it's 11 bars of HP. So he's gone half, you know, of his HP gone. He's about to stage up, which means it's going to be, you know, like 40% of his overall HP bar. Applying tons of pressures. And I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. And in this case, he is choosing to evolve. Let's see what the hunters are choosing to do in the meantime. It does look like they're choosing to do a buff hunt in the meantime because they are going to not apply pressure. They're going straight for the damage reduction, making the Slim Sunny combo all the more deadly because it's even harder to kill them. It also means that Crows of Death won't be penalized as heavily for that 15%. Well, sorry, with that 10% damage reduction. My bad. I was thinking the old number. Forgive me, guys. Forgive me, okay? I did the old number. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, Crows of Death is going to be a lot less squishy now with that DR in effect. Because it means that even with the 2 strikes, you know, you're only missing, I think it's 10% after you do the math. It's like 10% of your overall HP in comparison. So you look at it, and Mickey's going to be picking that up as well. The added benefit, which I don't know why Mickey took it so early, is he has time. You look at it, he has 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. There's 2 minutes on a buff. He could literally just wait it out, grab the buff a minute later, and have a minute of time. As the monster, you are in control. You are the one applying pressure. But instead of doing that and going for the passive play, he thinks, you know what? I am the big honcho. This is my orbital drill. Mine orbital drill. Okay? You can't take this from me. This is mine. Hunters have gained damage. They did that a long time ago, game. You can get on my level anytime. I'm ahead of it. Come after me, bro. I got this. And that's what Sunny's saying right now as she's running around trying to get the roach off. Does get a leap to the side. Going to be looking like it's going down because there is going to be the burn damage. Ticket on through. Down goes Sunny. Mickey's going to be looking to clean house. He's going in. Gets a rock, though. Nails Slim right in the face. Stealth bounce combo. Going to be grabbing him right afterwards. Looking at it. The Sunny drone's on the outside. The Sunny drone's on the outside. The Sunny Drone's right there. That is not where you want a Sunny Drone. No! The devastation, the dome locked out the Sunny Drone, making it such a clutch play. Going how to position it made it so much more difficult, because if they had that Sunny Drone, they would have probably survived. But instead, Guitar Rex is slimming through by the tails of his own bug-like persona, trying to survive. And oh, the rock coming right on through, dealing lots of damage, melting through, hits him in the face, and tells him, hey man, I'm gonna launch a slingshot at you and knock you from here to Kingdom Come. Slim is being put under the stairs. Get in there, Harry Potter, under the stairs. Stay there, do not come out. I know you think you're a wizard, but do not come out of those stairs. You're gonna be staying there for a while. It's not gonna be happening. And instead, you know what? You can wait till the next dropship, because you know what? We don't want you in this game anymore. As Mickey's going to clean house. He's going after Wello. Wello's trying to roach. Doesn't quite get it. Has it broken immediately. Goes for it. Does roach around the corner. Dodges the rocks. And he's going to be looking to try and get the pickup. He is at 1 strike, so this will give him his 2nd strike. Even if he does cycle, Leap comes in, which means it's up to Mickey at this point. He's going after Mini-Man. Mini-Man's on the run. Does he choose to go after the relay? Does look like it. He is going to grab the relay, start whittling it down. Mini-Man's on the high ground behind the relay, and guess who smelled him? That's right. Minnie knows where you are, Minnie. Wow. That's a little weird. Mickey knows where Minnie is, and there's a Minnie on. I don't even know. But we're going to see what's going on. He does use the damage. Defense matrix as soon as possible. He's trying to get through it and survive as much as possible. Leap's being used, trying to buy some time. Rock's being used, does dodge the rock, not taking it to the face, making sure he does take this charge, though, which means he's going to be looking to see what he can get. Dropship is coming in 7, does grab it. Mickey gets it, locks it in. It is currently 1-0 in favor of nDR and over SSQ. We'll have to see what happens in the next round, because craziness coming out of Mr. Mickey. So Mickey's going to be looking for Minnie and seeing what happens in the second game. Hunters will probably be changing up their nice little pattern there. We won't be seeing these choices. If I remember correctly, and I'm pretty sure I do, they have to choose all new picks. We'll see what they drive home with their new choices. They're going to be trying to get their own things and changing things up. It also means that they're going to be not going against Mickey's Meteor Goliath again. So we're going to have to see if Mickey chooses to go something a little bit more standard. Like, oh, I'm not going to say standard, but something, you know, completely different, like an Elder Kraken, maybe a Gorgon, who knows, or Behemoth. Come on, Mickey. Give me a Bobby Boy. Give me a Bobby Boy. Give me that console Bobby love. We'll have to see what he chooses to do. He could also go with an OG Goliath. That is another option, but you'll have to wait for the next round to find out what's going on, okay? You'll have to see what's going on in the next time. But in the meantime, that's it. That's all for now. This is where we do a quick fade in for that for the sake of editing. We will be back in the next round with more matches coming at you in just a second. For those of you that had doubts on the quality, please get on my level. You guys know I can deliver it. There it is. Full 60 FPS delivered in full, okay? In full, ready for you. Deliver it and enjoy. You have yourselves a good time. We'll be back with the next game. If you're in the YouTube playlist, make sure to go to the next video playlist. If you're watching live, then just stay tuned and just relax. Grab yourself some popcorn, because you're going to have a good time. In the meantime, I will actually start breathing for a little bit if that's okay with you. So relax, have a good time. I'll be back in just a minute.